Hello to everybody watching today. Hope you're all having a lovely day. My name is Terry and this is my channel ESC Reactions 24/7. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the second quarterfinal from Eesti Laul, the national selection for Estonia. In this video I am going to be listening to the 5 songs that qualified, giving you my opinions on them and what I liked and didn't like. A little disclaimer, I should say that I have been watching the shows as they have been broadcasted, so I have already listened to all 5 of these songs before, so this is not a first time reaction, but I'm just going to tell you what I think about them, what I like and what I didn't like, and all that good stuff. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's begin the reaction. Okay, so the first of the 3 televote qualifiers we're going to look at came from Helen. Now this was a pleasant surprise for me when it qualified through to the semi-finals. It was in my personal top 5, but I perhaps wasn't expecting it to make it through. So yeah, a very pleasant surprise. I like this song. Ellen's got a nice voice here. It's a nice melody, very laid back, and an enjoyable song I found. If I was going to make one criticism of the song, it might be that the song is a pretty standard dance pop song. It's got a bit of an 80s vibe to it. It's not really breaking any boundaries or creating something new that doesn't already exist. It sounds very familiar, and it's not a sort of instant song. It doesn't hit you straight away and stand out as memorable. So I will be interested to see how the staging is, to see whether that elevates it and makes it stand out more. It's a nice, easy listening song. I enjoyed it. I'm not expecting it to make the final of Eesti Laul, but I'm pleased to see it progress to the semi-final stage. Okay, so we're now moving on to the first of 2 duets which qualified straight through thanks to the televote. This one from Ondrej Sevkin and Greta Paya. No strangers to Eesti Laul. They have both taken part on previous occasions, both taken part with songs which I actually enjoyed as well. So I did come into listening to this with some excitement, and I was hoping for something that was really going to sort of stand out to me and be strong. And I've got to be honest, I was left a little bit disappointed by this. The song just felt a little bit flat for me. It was missing something in it. The song does have a very laid back style. It seems very chilled, and that is nice, and the song is catchy, but I think it does veer a little bit too much towards being repetitive. I also feel that Greta here is a little bit underused. I feel it took a little bit too long for her to get involved in the song, and whilst it has grown on me, the initial impression I had of it was that it felt a little bit flat and a little bit disappointed. So yeah, I do like the song. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I do enjoy it, but it wasn't amongst my top 5 on the night. So whilst I wasn't surprised it qualified, there were other songs that I would have preferred to see qualify in its place. Okay, so we now move on to the second of the 2 duets that qualified through to the semi-finals. This came from France and Trine. Now this one I actually liked much more than the duet between Ondrej and Greta. This was a rather lovely piano ballad which blended their voices very nicely together, in my opinion. And I do like a male-female ballad when done well, and I feel this was done very well. So no surprise that it qualified, and I was very pleased to see that it qualified on the televoting public vote alone. So yeah, this song has some very nice soft moments there, which were really quite emotional and nicely sung. And you know, then the chorus comes in and it gives it a little bit of strength. Perhaps the melody isn't the most catchy, but then that's not necessarily required for a ballad. It's more that how does it impact you on an emotional level, and I feel that they got the message across in the song pretty well and pretty strongly. So it's not my favourite ever male-female ballad, but it was one which I was very pleased to see qualify through to the semi-final stage. Okay, so now moving on to the two songs that qualified thanks to the jury. We start with Kayle Kesler with the song Ficus, and I'm going to be honest here, this was my favourite of this quarterfinal. So I was extremely pleased when her name was called as qualifying thanks to the jury. In my opinion, it should have qualified straight through on the telefate alone, but at least it's through to the semi-final stage and we get to see it performed live, because I think that could be a very magical moment if she nails the vocals, and also the stage performance is also strong as well. So what did I like about this song? Well, there was actually a lot of things I liked about this song. I really liked her soulful voice. I liked the build throughout the whole song. I liked the fact that she clearly... I mean, I don't understand Estonian, so I don't know what the song's about. But I could clearly tell from the way she was singing it that there was a message behind it that she wanted to tell everybody. So I really liked that. And we get a key change here at this point, which, you know, it is a bit sort of old-fashioned Eurovision, but I think it really works in this song, and I love a key change as well, so I'm never going to say no to one of those. And for me, there was very little wrong with this song. If this was selected by Estonia, I could easily see this being my #1 song of the year. So I've got lots of hopes for this, and I really hope the live performance in the semi-final is strong and manages to get her through to the final, and who knows from there. Okay, so the last of the 5 songs we're going to be looking at today is this song from, I believe it's pronounced Uris, you might have to correct me on that, and the song was called Plaque Suitor. So this song qualified thanks to the juries, and this was one of 2 songs, the previous one of course being Kayle Kesler just now, but this song was also one of my 2 favourites from this semi-final, so the jury really actually made sure that the results of this quarter-final for me was as I would have liked. So I really enjoyed this song. Nice, fun, catchy, up-tempo, and just a little bit of fun, which is always needed. So I'm not usually someone that likes rap style songs, but I think this manages to sort of bring in the fun pop aspect in there and sort of mesh them together in a way that works. It's fun, catchy, as I said before, you know, and that's all it is. It's just a fun, catchy, good sing-along style song. If I was able to speak Estonian, I'm sure I would be singing along with it. So very pleased the jury put it through. Looking forward to its live performance, and I'd actually be really happy to see this qualify to the final of Eesti Laul. So yeah, wishing this all the best of luck. Okay, so that completes my reaction to quarterfinal 2 of Eesti Laul. Hope you enjoyed the video. So for me, the show was of strong quality, but the juries very much saved the results for me. They put through my two favourites of this quarter final, so I'm very pleased they did that. Overall, 4 of the songs were in my personal top 5. I mean, 4 of the songs that qualified were in my personal top 5. If I was going to make one change, I would have taken out Andre and Greta and replaced them with without. I can't say their name unfortunately properly, but I'm sure you know what I mean. That sort of country rock song. I really liked that. Wouldn't have been once one of my favourites, but I did prefer it over the duet by Andre and Greta. As I said, I did feel a little bit disappointed by that one, but that was the only change that I would have made. So 4 out of 5 qualifiers, I was pleased with the results from this quarter final. So if you like this video, please make sure to check out some of my other videos. I've already got a reaction to quarterfinal 1 of Estonia uploaded, so please check that out. And of course, please click the like button below, the subscribe button and the notification bell, and also put a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this quarterfinal, what you liked, what you didn't like, who were your qualifiers, and were you happy with the results? And yeah, just let me all know that down below. It'll be great to have a chat with you about it. And until the next video, take care and goodbye.